Welcome to the Sandro channel. Make sure that you subscribe. Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans, and today we have a wacky one for you guys. I gotta give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Kevin McAllister, for sending me this one, because I actually didn't believe this at first. I thought it was like an April Fool's joke, but my god, this is real. This is real. We have it here on Deadline.com. Christopher Robin R-rated hybrid comedy series in the works. So it's real, folks. Now, it is not being made by Disney. And as many of you guys know, as of last year, Winnie-the-Pooh is now in the public domain, right? So I believe it's like 70 or 75 years after the death of an author, their works go into the public domain so everyone can use them, right? Think of like Alice in Wonderland, right? Eventually the author passed away, and now anybody can make an Alice in Wonderland movie. You just have to be careful because like Disney has the trademark, and you know they trademarked a bunch of the names around Wonderland and things like that. So you have to change the name of your movie, right? And we saw that with what was that movie called there? Pooh, Blood and Honey. Now this movie was critically panned, right? Like this. 3% on Rotten Tomatoes, 16% Metacritic. People hated this movie. They said it was shit. It made millions at the box office. It was literally a well-known title, Winnie the Pooh, mixed with horror. There's a lot of horror fans out there, and they actually made money. So, you know, why wouldn't people start making more Winnie the Pooh products? Why wouldn't people start making more Winnie the Pooh shows, which I guess are products technically? Why wouldn't they do that if it's such a money maker? So they're doing this. You know, there was a Grinch movie called like The Mean One, right? It was called You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. So they made a movie called The Mean One, and I think that movie also did pretty good considering its budget also. So what we're seeing is there's a bunch of movie studios, smaller movie studios, that are capitalizing on these newly christened public domain titles, and it's going to get wild 10 years from now. Folks, don't forget, I think it's like 2032, Superman enters the public domain. 2020, 1 year after that, so 2033, Batman goes into the public domain. I think it's like 3 or 4 years after that, we get Wonder Woman and The Flash and Captain America. Shit gets crazy. Shit's about to get crazy in the 2030s. But right now, we have Winnie the Pooh. Mickey Mouse enters the public domain this January. So you could expect a Mickey Mouse horror movie. What are they even going to call that one? Mickey Muncher? He just has a giant metal mouth and he eats children. Mickey Munchin Mouse. They're gonna make some crazy shit like that. But yeah, going back to the article here. So this is gonna be a wacky one. So let's read a little bit here. But I already did read the article. I'll give you guys the footnotes version here. So it's gonna be about Christopher Robin, who's gonna be around 25 years old. So not a boy. Here he's a boy. This is the Disney version, right? This is not Disney. This is not Disney making this. This is Bay Mill Studios. Bay Mill Studios are making this, and it's going to be called Christopher Robin. It's going to be an R-rated comedic reimagining of A.A. Milne's beloved characters, Christopher Robin and Winnie-the-Pooh. So we have confirmed that at least Pooh and Christopher are going to be in here. And we have one of the writers of Sausage Party, and also he was on Shrek 2, which is really funny because this movie is about, or this show, I should say, it's a show, it's not a movie. This show is going to feature Christopher Robin doing drugs. So he lives in a hotel or something like that, right? A hotel. It's called the 100 Acres. It's an apartment complex. He lives in an apartment complex, and right around, he does drugs, and apparently it opens a portal near the 100 Acres apartment complex where he can go into the magical world of Winnie the Pooh, right? I'm assuming it's going to be the 100-acre-woods, right? So the 100 acres leads to the 100-acre-woods. But yeah, so if you guys remember the ending of like Sausage Party, where it was like they were doing drugs, and was the whole Sausage Party movie even real? It was kind of weird. The ending was really trippy there. They like go into the human world, and you're just like, is this even real anymore? Was this whole movie just like a drug induced dream? That's what they're going for here. So it's like Christopher Robin doing some drugs. I think it actually says here, right? So Christopher Robin is a comedic live action animation hybrid. So I'm assuming every time Christopher does drugs, it's going to switch over to animation. And then Christopher Robin is a disillusioned New York navigating his quarter life crisis. So it looks like he's going to be 25, right? Quarter life crisis. With the help of weird talking animals who live beyond a drug-induced portal outside his derelict apartment complex, the 100-acre-woods. So it's going to be real, like that. I love the idea here. When I was a kid, there was all of these like crazy conspiracy theories about different cartoons, like, does SpongeBob represent the 7 deadly sins, and all these kind of weird ones. A lot of the times, like Ash Ketchum, remember that? There was that theory where like Ash was in a coma because the Spiro, right? Or Pharaoh or whatever. I can't remember which one attacks him there. A flock of birds attack him, and he gets electrocuted there. And people were like, he actually stayed in a coma in the hospital. And they would make up weird, like, nonsensical and bizarre conspiracy theories about these cartoons. This show just kind of embraces the conspiracy, and they're like, no. Oh, they are doing drugs. That's how Christopher is literally doing drugs, and he is able to go into the magical world from the drugs. So yeah, it definitely feels like Sausage Party all over again, but with a new twist of Christopher Robin and the Winnie-the-Pooh characters. Very unreal. I can't believe this is real. But money talks, folks. Money talks. As long as these movies make money, you know that they're going to keep making weird stuff like this. And it's kind of funny. I love reporting on stuff like this. It's just, who expected this? A rated R Christopher. Like, what are they? I mean, he's already doing drugs, but like, what? What else are they? They're going to have him swearing? Is he going to be like, fuck Pooh, I hate you? Like, is Winnie the Pooh going to swear? Is Piglet going to swear? Is there going to be sex scenes? That's all we need. It's going to be like Ted. You guys ever watch Ted from like Seth MacFarlane? It's going to be just like Ted, but like instead of Ted, it's Winnie the Pooh, and they're basically doing the same things: drugs, sex, partying. That's what I'm imagining it's going to be like. But they mention that he does drugs, and that's when the animated characters appear. So I don't know the situation if we're just going to have like Ted walking around with Christopher Robin going to parties, but they could do that. The sky's the limit here. The sky is literally the freaking limit. Can't wait to see this one. I have to watch this now, right? Like, I have to watch it because I talked about it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I want to know what you guys think. Like, is this an April Fool's joke? Like an off-season April Fool? No, it's real. It's just real. So yeah, let me know all your thoughts. Like, are you surprised this is getting made? Or, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Please comment, please like, please share, please subscribe. And why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro? Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.